Hi everyone. In this video I'll show you how the DTC mod works. Obviously the first step is for you to download and install the mod, and the application will set up itself into DCS and create a starter menu icon. So after you open the app, you'll be presented with this screen. For now we have two jets available, the Viper and the Hornets, and the intention is to have more jets in the future. Now I want to make a special thanks for the community, because the community has been contributing with the app. For example, the Hornet here is a contribution from a member of the community, so thank you guys. For now I will show you the Viper as an example. The app works the same way for all the jets in the basic concepts, but each jet has its own settings, of course. Now, one thing that is important to remember is to only upload the settings after you initialized all the systems in the jets. So for example, in the Viper, if you want to use the HTS settings for the HTS pod, it's important to power on the HTS pod here before you upload the settings. So I'm going to do this right now, and that is one thing to always keep in mind. Now let's go back to the app here. The app will be always on top by default, but you can change that behavior by clicking on the pin icon here. And you can also hide and show the app by using cockpit controls. So if you have the app minimized and you want to bring it up in DCS, you can click on the flare button here on the app arrow to bring the app, and the down arrow will hide the app. So let's go into the Viper. Now, after you click the aircraft icon, you'll be presented with a list of presets. Now, you can add multiple presets as you like. For example, one preset for each server, or one for each mission you fly. Let me add another preset here for now. Those are the pages with the settings for the presets. So the first settings will be for waypoints. And you can add multiple waypoints, of course, and you can select either one airbase from the list of airbases here for all the maps in the game. Let's see, Vaziani will be my first waypoint. You can also input the coordinates manually, but also you can capture either the current position of the jet if you are in the cockpit, as I'm doing here, or if you go to the F10 map, you can also drag and drop the map and select the coordinates from the map directly. You don't see in the video, but in the center of your screen you will have a crosshair to help you aim at a point in the map. Okay, so let me save this waypoint and go back to the cockpit. You can also reorder the waypoints by dragging and drop them. Next we have the CMS. Then you can select which programs you want to change in the jets, and here you can change the burst quantity intervals and salvo quantities and salvo intervals as you like. Next we have the radios page, where you can select which channels you want to change and input the frequencies for those channels. Then we have the MFDs, where for each master mode you can select which pages you want to pre-select for the left and the right MFDs. You can select 3 pages for each MFD, and you can also select which page will be selected by default. Then we have the harm page, where you can add it to the threat tables. Again, you have to select which tables you want to edit, and then by clicking the edit button you can select which emitters will be included in that table. Let's say I'm going to leave only SA11 here. And the next page is the HTS table, which allows you to select which classes will be included in the HTS scan. And you can edit here which classes are selected by looking at the list of emitters, which is very helpful since it's impossible to remember which one is included in which page. So let's deselect some of the pages here. And you can also add it to the manual emitters table. So let's click on edit here, and I can select up to 8 emitters to include here. And after I do that, you can select the manual table here on this checkbox. And lastly, we have the MISC settings, which allows you to select the bingo setting, bullseye, low altitude warnings, laser code, taken, and ILS. Now, after you selected all the settings to your liking, you can upload to the jet here. You have to select which groups of settings you want to upload, and once you do that, you can hit the upload button and it will transport the settings to the jets by clicking on the buttons in the cockpit. Also, for VR users in particular, you can upload the preset by only using the cockpit. If you click and hold the WX button in the UFC for more than 1 second, the preset will start uploading automatically. You have to be on the upload page of the app, as you can see here, but you can hide the app, and of course if you are in VR you cannot see the app, and you don't have to remove the headset and alt tab to do that. You can just press and hold the WX button, and you can consult the README to see also the same settings for the Hornet and for future aircrafts we add to the app. Yeah, so that's it. Last thing, you can share and load the presets from other people. So if you want to share with your squadron or load from a setting that was shared by your squadron, you can use File or Clipboard. File creates a file with the settings that you selected here, and you click Save and then select where you want to save that file. And load is the same thing in reverse. And with Clipboard, once you save to the clipboard, you'll be able to share a chunk of text with your teammates, and once they copy that chunk of text, they can go here, load, and then select which sections they want to load into their own presets. So yeah, that's it for now. And we also have a Discord channel where you can, send suggestions or be updated with the latest releases of the app and talk to other members of the community that uses the mod. And I will leave the link to the Discord channel in the description of the video. So thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the mod.